fighters to be sure. Fight fans, enjoy him while they can. Let's go back to Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, we are about to turn the page to Chapter 3 in the trilogy of 2 future Hall of Fame fighters. If you love boxing, you're gonna love this. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, MP Promotions, and Marquez Boxing. Sponsored by Tecate, Cerveza con Carácter, AT&T. Get it faster with 4G, rethink possible, and Smart Communications of the Philippines. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Skip Avancino, Executive Director Pete Kaiser, and the World Boxing Organization President and Supervisor tonight at ringside, Francisco Paco Barcarcel. The 3 judges at ringside scoring this bout will be Robert Hoyle, Dave Moretti, and Glenn Trowbridge, and inside the ring, in charge of the action, referee Tony Weeks. And now, for the thousands in attendance here at the MGM Grand, and the millions watching around the world on HBO.
HBO! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, standing with head trainer Nacho Berenstein, wearing black, official weight 142 pounds. His professional record, 53 victories, including 39 knockouts, with 5 defeats and 1 draw. Tonight, he is the challenger, the 3-time world champion, the current lightweight champion of the world, damas y caballeros de Ciudad de México, el gran campeón, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. And fighting out of the red corner with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white and blue, officially weighing 143 pounds. His professional record, 53 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 draws. From Sarangani Province, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the 8-time world champion, recognized as pound for pound the best in the world, the reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-man Pacquiao.
Okay, gentlemen, caballeros, you already received your instructions. Usted recibió instrucciones. Okay, if it goes right here, it's okay. Anything below that's low. Aquí está bien, aquí no. If it goes right here, it's okay. Anything below that's low. Aquí está bien, aquí no. Keep everything above the waist. De la cintura para arriba. I want a good, clean fight. Y aquí una play limpia. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Escúchame, cuídate. Listos? Let's go. Vámonos.
Does Marquez, at 38 years old, have enough left to make a 3rd great fight with Manny Pacquiao? Round 1 begins with Pacquiao all the way out to the center of the ring before the bell sounded. Southpaw against a conventional fighter. But in their first 2 fights, their heads only came together once. 2 very clean fighters. Seldom has either been charged with a foul.
Pacquiao starting behind his jab. After the first two fights, Pacquiao throws more jabs than Marquez. Marquez looks to counter with power shots.
Manny's fighting very, very intelligent. Notice he's keeping his balance, doing a lot of feinting before he punches to make sure that he doesn't get counterpunched so easily. He looks very, very strong. It seems to be just a little bit faster with his coordination and his movement at the stage. Even though no one has landed a punch, he seems to be better balanced.
Marquez tries the jab, just a little bit short. Pacquiao's jabs have been short. He's more active. Some theorize the possibility that Pacquiao might throw a wrinkle into this by laying back a little bit in the early rounds and making Marquez lead so that he himself could find something to counter with power. Here's the first hard shot of the fight, a left hand straight up the middle on Marquez's chest. And now Pacquiao again reaches Marquez with the left, this time up top. Little red mark already on the nose of Juan Manuel Marquez. That came from the Pacquiao left hand.
That is what is going to be a signature punch in this fight. And I'm looking at the way Marquez is standing. Manny's going to try to drive a straight left hand right through the center.
Freddie Roach said, very conservatively, this was Manny's best training camp ever. All I can say to that is, imagine that.
It looks good.
Shots for Marquez.
Manny looks very fast, very well coordinated. Very, very good balance.
They both look ready. Pacquiao just missing over the top with the left hand. The red mark on Marquez's nose is on the right side, just inside the eye.
These guys have fought 24 rounds, and right now there's a lot of respect between both of these guys. And Manny seems to be just a little bit faster, but I think a lot of it is respect, feeling each other out a little bit. But I've noticed that even when Marquez did let Manny mix, he didn't counterpunch. And you see Manny now doing the counterpunch.
Absolutely right. He's the counterpuncher now, and he landed a right uppercut. Now he fires the left up the middle again. Marquez hasn't been able to tag him with anything good. Couple of body shots from Marquez there. But Pacquiao won the round, it appeared to me, with a couple of good left-hand shots.
High intensity round, even if there wasn't a lot of action.
Don't throw in like that. Don't throw in like that. Very nice, very nice. Bring your hands back up to where they're supposed to be, Juan. Very good round. You're going in, you're attacking the body good.
Use that thing, use that foot thing. Use those things a little bit more, okay? Make him commit. Use that thing, make him commit.
Numbers in round one. Marquez didn't really get going, only 7 of 32. Pacquiao only threw 38 punches, landed 11. A couple of them were good hard left-hand shots. It appeared that Manny was experimenting, particularly in the second half of the round, with laying back, trying to make Marquez lead, and passing himself in the role of counterpuncher. Crowd wants more action to go with all that intensity. Both fighters are still being tactical and relatively cautious. One change that's taken place since their first fight, the development of Manny Pacquiao's right hands. He was a searching left-hand puncher, double jab, left hand, double jab, left hand, over and over back in 04. There's way more variety in his game now.
Oh, he's a very balanced fighter now. I love his speed, his defense is good, his balance is phenomenal. He looks very strong, too.
Well, that transformation happened before their second fight, largely, and Marquez still gave him all the problems in the world in the second fight.
Pacquiao leaned in. Marquez got in a body shot. Just missed with a long right hand. Marquez jabbing to the body, trying to create some action here, trying to scare up something that he can counter from Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's been very judicious, very selective, has landed when he wanted to. Marquez getting ready to take a couple more risks, or so it would appear. He has stepped forward about 6 inches, getting himself into tighter range with Pacquiao.
Pacquiao knows while he has a guy in front of him who's his own size or maybe even smaller, he's also his own skill level, and he hasn't faced that in a long time.
Body shot by Marquez, and then he landed an uppercut at the end of the exchange.
Marquez has did his homework on studying the left hand of Manny Pacquiao after 2 fights, 24 rounds. You see, very much aware of avoiding the straight left hand of Manny more than anything else.
And you saw him there trying to counter over Manny's left hand with his right hand, something he did so successfully in the first fight between the two. Now Pacquiao lands a left hand, comes back with a body shot. Pacquiao blindingly fast on his feet.
This is the thing I think is more troublesome than anything else that sets him out on the side from his punching power. His rhythm, he's got that little jerky moving in and out tight. And as the fight goes on, it wears the guy out mentally just trying to keep up with his body rhythm.
Right hook by Pacquiao. Marquez came across with a right hand across the top.
Stop moving to the right, get that foot on the outside. Why are you walking into his right hand?
Very nice. Lively when you're boxing. But you can't permit yourself any errors. You understand? The gloves. Clean out the gloves. Clean out the gloves.
Sienta los golpes bien y regresa.
Set those punches down.
Second round, CompuBox numbers began to even up just a little bit. Pacquiao 9 out of 42, Marquez 8 out of 30. Marquez landing 6 power shots to only 4 for Pacquiao. Round 3 gets underway.
But Marquez won the round.
A far more tactical fight so far than was the case in either fight number 1 or fight number 2, or at least, according to my memory, it seems that way. Harold Letterman gave the second round to Juan Manuel Marquez. Seesaw pattern, I win a round, you win a round, is another thing we saw in the first 2 fights. Left hand over the top for Pacquiao. Kind of a war of nerves in here in round 3.
Yeah, but Manny's speed just seemed to be a little bit faster than Marquez, and that was in addition to him looking physically stronger.